Son, my sizzling fellow Toastmasters, and my sparkling fellow Diwali greeting to all of you in advance. I declare the meeting number 586 opened. With Diwali greeting round the corner, I'm sure all of you are busy cleaning your houses. Remove waste, dirt, excess from your homes to make room for new things, some dazzling things to celebrate your Diwali. And what do you do after cleaning your house? We keep all the garbage outside our home or dump it in the waste bins. And then Mansur Ahmad and his tribe takes care and strive clean. Mansur Ahmed is the oldest among 9 siblings, sisters, and 2 brothers. He was just 7 years old. He began helping his parents sort the waste collected by them. He used to manage around 500 kg of waste every month. He attended a small government school near his home, but had to drop out in class 5 with the passing of his father. He joined the informal waste sector with her to help and get supplementary income for his family. However, unlike his other fellow peers, he had a vision of spreading awareness of segregation of waste and waste management among the citizens of Bangalore. His vision led him to go all the way to Paris Global Climate Conference in 2015 to present a talk to participants across the globe. During his visit, Mansur talked about the importance of waste segregation and how he was able to create awareness and convince 75% of his customers to segregate waste at source. He also shared at Paris his journey from a 7-year-old boy till he traveled to Paris. Mansur can speak only in Kannada and Hindi. He cannot read or write any language. He was supported by a translator. Only his vision and no education made him do what he wanted and make a difference in the lives of him as well as his fellow peers. Even today, he's focusing on that area to make sure our homes, your homes are clean and your city, Bangalore, is clean. So that is vision for you, Toastmasters. Now I have a person who has a vision. Make sure you enjoy pre-Diwali celebration with a pearl of laughter and with jokes and crackers. He will be cracking a lot of jokes to you. So please join me in welcoming the joke master of the day, Toastmaster Ashwin.
Hello. How are you? Hey Ashwin, I'm good. Thanks. Not so bad. By the way, how was my presentation yesterday? Yeah, Ashwin, it was interesting. That's certainly one way of looking at it. How's the weather there? Uh, it's a bit wet out there. So this is kind of a regular conversation that I used to have with my business partner who's from UK. As part of my work with HSBC, so I interact with a lot of people from UK because I work for the HSBC UK bank. So when I joined initially, so I had very difficulty in understanding their accents. So in fact, I had to ask my manager like what happened in the last meeting. So what exactly should I do based on the meeting. So it was forwarded me a British English dictionary. So this dictionary, it's not a regular dictionary. What the content is, what the British people say versus what they actually mean. So I tried to revisit based on this dictionary to figure out like what exactly was the conversation that I was having earlier. So when you ask uh, how are you doing, they would reply not so bad. That actually means I'm great. I might be the happiest person alive today. So you see, the Brits have the habit of understating things. So when you say how's the weather, they say it's a bit wet out there. It might be put out rather than your car. It's so flooded out there, right? There was another that it mentioned, the dictionary mentioned, which was the Brits are very sarcastic people. So when I asked like how was the presentation, he in fact said, very interesting. That's certainly one way of looking at it. So in what it might have actually meant was that's clearly nonsense. That's definitely the wrong way of looking at it, right? So there was a time when there was a communication gap between me and James, and things did not work out as planned in the project. James said, "No, no, honestly, it's my fault." As per the dictionary, it would actually translate to, can you guess? It was obviously your fault, you idiot, and we both know it. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Whoa, that's a lesson for British English. Thank you for that. So next time I'll be careful because my company is a British company. All the directors are from UK and now from Dutch. So I need to learn those things. On 17th, I have a board meeting to take this dazzling pre-Diwali meeting forward. We have one dazzling personality, quiet like a cucumber. But when she's on stage, she's on fire. And a lot of things, she is a very extremely silent worker. During the entire month of October, she did a lot of things way of highlighting the performer of the month. We have a chart, every role, every action at the meeting or prior to the meeting. For that, we have clarified points are to be given. And this time, the winner of the Toastmaster for the month of October is none other our VP Education, Toastmaster Deepa. So may I request Toastmaster Deepa share what are her secret sauce, or what did she do during the month of October? So let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
Oh, it was a wonderful month of October, and thanks to DTM Millen for guessing all my activities right. Yes, I'm very shy outside of the stage, but when I'm on stage, I don't know, something gets over me. So you in a very apt way of me providing month of October. I just participated volunteered, took up as many roles as I could. I delivered speeches, 2 speeches, and I also contributed to the newsletter. And in one particular meeting, there happened to be 2 absentees or people who backed out. So I took those roles and I did 3 roles in one meeting. And therefore, I somehow climbed above Ashwini by just around, I was inching past her. So that's how I won the Toastmaster of the Month. And I want you all to try out and try to be Toastmaster of the Month in the coming 2 months as well. I'm sure you will all enjoy receiving that trophy at home and be appreciated. So today's theme is food, food, and food. From the day we're born till the day we leave our bodies, what is that one thing that we do? We eat. We eat our food. Good evening, Toastmasters, and welcome to this special themed meeting called Food. And throughout the meeting, I'll be sharing with you all how our Toastmasters, what kind of relationship they share with food. For example, food, if you see, it's not something that we eat for survival. It can mean survival though, but it is more than that. It can mean religious sentiments. For example, some people don't eat certain types of foods, isn't it? They don't eat pigs, they don't eat pork, some people don't eat eggs, some people absolutely don't eat even milk for religious reasons. And there are cultures, it can mean a culture. For example, we as a country, we call our cuisine Indian cuisine and becomes a culture. And sometimes it can mean celebration. More often, it means celebration because every time there is some event, there's going to be food. Celebrate, we relish, we eat, and we party. It can also mean a living. Some people live to eat. They're so happy they eating different kinds of food, gourmet food, this food, street food, that food. They have this nuanced appreciation for food. So it can be a living as well. And it's also a way to unite people. For example, there is so many foods up in the south where we belong. There's the masala dosa, which has almost become an ambassador for Indian cuisine. And people all across the globe eat that. They know what it means. And we are united by that. So food is not just something that we eat for survival. It's a whole new gamut of meanings. Now, let us proceed with the meeting. And as you all know, Toastmasters meeting it has 3 segments, which is conducted everywhere in the world in the same format. There's a prepared speech segment, there's a table topic segment, and there's general evaluation. And for people who are very new at Toastmasters, what is Toastmasters? I just want to tell you that Toastmasters is a not-for-profit organization. So here we are, around 17 people. We meet, usually we are more than 17. We meet weekly, we practice communication skills, we practice leadership skills. We have developed methods to exercise all of these skill sets, and we network a lot. We enjoy up this process of meeting and training our vocal cords and thinking process. So that's what we do in Toastmasters. It's leading not-profit organization, which is present in 143 countries with 16,650 members. And say this is the world's largest organization, which is providing the best means to learn communication at the best price possible. So let's move to the meeting. And for that, I would like to introduce to you all a very special person. He is going to be the general evaluator for today. And since our theme is food, I must introduce you with what he thinks about food. So he's the eldest person in our club today, and he's a very good cook. In fact, he's known for his spicy masalas, and it's a favorite among his grandchildren and children. So he cooks himself. And I asked him what is his favorite food, and he said definitely has to be Hyderabadi biryani. And if it is fish, it's going to be fried salmon. And he also is somebody who spent almost half his life in Saudi Arabia as a design engineer. And therefore, he says that he experimented and tried lots of cuisine of the Middle East, especially Lebanese cuisine, Turkish cuisine. And of course, he never failed to miss out on Indian cuisine and Chinese cuisine. May I request our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Joseph, please come on screen.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Deepa, for my introduction. It's wonderful and really tantalizing, I would say, while you are speaking. During the meeting, I would be taking notes and reports of the club meetings and also to evaluate things such as uh, timeless enthusiasm, preparations, and organization performance of duties, etc. I have my tag team, which would be we have three tag team persons: timer, the hard counter, as well as grammarian. So today I would like to invite the timer who can report on the purpose of the timing. Toastmaster.
Nelson is the Toastmaster.
Yes.
So Nelson, go ahead.
Toastmaster
Go
Milling.
for Nelson is the toast timer.
Okay.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today I am the timer. I'm going to track your speech times, and end of the meeting, I'll give you the report. There is a timeline to speech and table topics. The speech you have to finish 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes I'll show that green card, and 2 minutes I show the yellow card, and 7 minutes I show that red card. And you have 30 seconds of grace period. And coming to the table topic session, you have minimum you have to speak 2 minutes and maximum 2.5 minutes. So 1.5 minutes I'll show that green card, and 2 minutes I'll show that red card, and 30 seconds of grace period. End of the meeting, I'll give that report to that general evaluator. Over to the general evaluator.
Now I would call upon the hard counter Toastmaster Ashwin. Toastmaster Ashwin, can you report on the hard counter proceedings during the meeting?
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My role as an accounter is to count the number of unnecessary sounds or repetitive words that you may use during this speech. I'll be observing and taking notes of the words such as you know, like, so, but, etc. I will also give my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by the general evaluator. That's all from me now. Over to you, Mr. General
Thank you,
Evaluator.
Toastmaster Ashwin. Now I call upon the grammarian Toastmaster Ashwini to explain her role during the meeting of this meeting. Toastmaster Ashwini, the grammarian.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests. As a grammarian, it's my duty to pay close attention to all the speakers, the good and not so good usage of language in terms of the vocabulary that they use, formation of sentences, idioms, phrases. With regard to all of these, I'll be making a note and I'll be giving at the end. Also, as a grammarian, it's my duty to introduce word for the day. Word for the day is tantalizing, which means arouse interest or desire in something. Tantalizing, which means to arouse interest or desire in something. For example, in the sentence, tantalizing fragrance of masala puri. or any other food. So that was the word for the day. I hope you all use the word for the day in your speech or every time, anytime that you speak. Looking forward for that. Thank you so much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwini, for your explanation. I would call upon now the Toastmaster Harsh with regards to the listening procedures. Toastmaster Harsh. You are not audible, Toastmaster. You are not audible. Please check your mic.
Am I audible?
Yes, now.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Being a good listener is just as important as being a good speaker. As a listener, I'll be noting interesting information from the speakers and will ask questions near the end of the meeting to see if everyone was paying attention. Back to you, General Evaluator of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. Now, I will give you the screen to Toastmaster Deepa, Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster Deepa.
The prepared speech segment. And we have a wonderful array of speeches that you're going to listen to, painstakingly prepared and going to be delivered for your evaluations. So the first speaker today is trying his speech from the Visionary Communication Pathway program. He's in his level 1, and the project that he's attempting is research and presenting. May I request the evaluator for the first speaker, Ruchik, who is from Intel I Speak Toastmasters Club. He works with the Intel Corporation, and to read out the speech objectives of the first speaker.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepa. Good afternoon, everyone. The speaker today is attempting a tantalizing project where he is supposed to learn and review basic research methods and present a well-structured, well-organized, and well-prepared speech of any genre. So I wish our speaker all the very best. Back to Toastmaster Deepa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ruchik, for that crisp evaluation, what you're going to look for evaluation. And it's time for me to introduce our first speaker. You'd be very excited to know that we have somebody who's traveling all the way from Romania to Bangalore today to be with us with Speech Weavers. He is a Toastmaster for 10 years. And he's the current president of 26 Spinning Stars Toastmasters Club. And he's the first DTM in Romania and the only person in Romania to complete DTM 3 times. I asked him what kind of relationship he shares with food. And this is what he said. He says he's a lacto-vegetarian by choice. Very, 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 I mean, I have no words to express how much I appreciate it, because I am a lacto-vegetarian by birth. I was brought up that way, but you are by choice. He's somebody who doesn't like the idea of killing animals, somebody who doesn't live to eat, but eats to live. And I asked him, what is his favorite food? So here, everybody Toastmasters, this is an interesting thing. When you go to Romania, this is what you have to try. It's something called bulls. I Googled it, and it's made out of polenta and cheese. It looks very tantalizing. I'm sure its aroma is tantalizing also. So without further ado, let me call on stage our Toastmaster DTM from Romania, Christian Lefter, with a speech titled Data Science for Everyone. Data Science for Everyone, Christian Lefter.
Thank you, everyone. I will ask the host, please allow me to share my screen. I have some slides. Thank you.
You may proceed.
Well, I'm still not allowed. It says that screen sharing is disabled.
You have to allow him co-host status.
Yeah, I will.
Maybe you can
Thank you.
try that.
I'm sorry for this small problem.
One second. Just
Sure, definitely.
A small note to the timer in the meantime, timing of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes.
Yes.
Mayur, and you're the host. Can you make him the co-host, please? Mayur, are you there?
Maybe we can proceed with the second speaker if the second speaker doesn't have a PowerPoint and we can
Yeah,
get back.
I'll just
And
out
no,
then just give me a minute. Proceed with the next speaker otherwise.
definitely. Sure, sure.
Okay. Milind sir, can you contact Mayur? He's not picking up the call, so we'll move to the next speaker and then come back.
He's been
Deepa, it
assigned
seems like
co-host.
Zoom Master is the host. Zoom Master would be Sushma, right?
But I think he's been assigned co-host. I saw a notification.
Oh
button.
yeah. Now can you try, Christian? Whether you
Sure,
can say
sure. Now it's working. Thank you.
great.
Thank you. So just a second, please. Fellow Toastmasters, first, I want to thank you for having me. I am very grateful. I wanted to invite you into the future, but there is no future. We are already there. We are living in the information era. So that's what data science means. Basically, data science means using data to make your life easier. And this is, of course, probably the first question that you will ask yourself. What is data science? And there are so many answers, but the simplest one is this. Usually, data science is using data to create as much impact as you can for your company. And what do I understand by impact? Basically, you will improve the results that your company has. If you will answer this simple question, why do we create a company? Please, can you give me the answer on the chat? Why a company is created? Anyone? I'm curious, what do you think? Exactly. Very good, Ruchik. Not to say Vandana, not to make money, to solve a problem. To solve a problem, and making money is a consequence. And data science will help us to solve that problem. Is using the information we have everywhere to improve our activity. And let me give you an example. If my company is selling tires, for example, And in January, we don't sell at all. Probably we won't produce so many in January. So it's quite simple, if you ask me. But let me tell you more. What is data science? Data science requires you to know about computers, requires you to know about mathematics, requires you to know statistics, maybe to display the information, maybe to know how to communicate, and of course, is about business. What else you should know? First, why should you care? Because it's already here. You're using it even if you don't know. More than that, there is a very high demand of data scientists. Though those people that practice data science are called data scientists. It's everywhere. And it adds business value um, by mitigating risk and fraud, by helping businesses to deliver relevant products, and so on. There are so many advantages for data science. And especially for you, by doing some research, I found out that just for India, the market data scientists will increase 8 times until 2025, just for India. So there are plenty of opportunities in data science. Considering the theme of the meeting, I ask myself, well, what about food and data science? Because there are so many applications of data science. Just think about Uber. You want to get somewhere, the Uber driver will come to your house using data. But there's another kind of Uber, and that kind of Uber it's called Uber Eats. And Uber Eats won't drive you anywhere, but it will get to you to uh, deliver food. And Uber Eats is using data science. Why? To improve their delivery time. Why? Because how do we like our food? If it's possible, we like it hot, we like it to arrive in time. And they are using data science to know when to dispatch a driver so the food will arrive in time. Am I the only one that hates when the food is late? Probably I'm the only one. Oh, Deepa seems also hating waiting for the food. So they are using machine learning to improve their response time so the food will be there when you're hungry. But there's another platform that does that, and it's called Glovo. I used Glovo this morning for my coffee, and they are using it for other purpose. Besides using data science to optimize their route to me, they are using it for other things. And I will show. They are using it to understand the customer. And I found out what? When most of the people are ordering groceries. But do you know why
Yellow card.
is this happening?
6 minutes.
This is happening because usually in Europe, Wednesday, people fast. So instead of eating meat, they prefer to eat vegetables. Probably a human with will do this too. However, using to analyze the data, it was easier. Then they determined that Sunday, Barcelona is craving pollo asado, which means roasted chicken. More than that, Glovo is using machine learning to adjust the compensation they offer to customers. Well, if Deepa is ordering frequently from Glovo, they are trying to keep as a customer. So they are offering a better compensation, a better discount. So that's another way of doing it. There's a project that I found on the internet using data science. And in this project, data science is used to recommend the best food when you're sick. From what I know about the Indian culture is using food as a medicine. So probably this would be another use for data science and food. And of course, is this scenario that I hope you will find it funny when you go into a grocery and you buy bananas, they will say the customers that bought this also bought these items. I hope that my presentation make you wonder what data science is. And after this meeting, you will enter data science and you will find out more. Thank you, or how I like to say, namaste.
Thank you so much, DTM Christian Lefter, for that wonderful speech on data science, which was made so simple for us. I am not a very tech avid person, so this was an eye opener for me. Explaining data science through Uber Eats, through Glovo, and even including my name and making me order something. Really, you achieved the purpose very nicely. A big round of applause to Christian.
Thank you.
We will now head to the second speech, and second speaker is attempting Project 1 from the Pathway Program Presentation Mastery. The project is titled Understanding Your Communication Style. To evaluate his speech, we have with us a guest evaluator from Garden City Toastmasters Club. Garden City Toastmasters Club is the oldest club and the first club in India. And Askandar Mirza is the evaluator for the second speaker. And I know him personally through as a Facebook friend, and he posts very frequently. And I know about his relationship with food. He often says that he's a very unique person in one aspect. He doesn't like what people typically eat, Indians eat as snack. He doesn't like snacks. He doesn't like curd rice. He doesn't like fried food. I wonder what he really likes. Evaluator Askandar Mirza, could you please now help read out the objectives of Speaker 2?
Thank you so much, Deepa, for that wonderful introduction. Am I visible, audible, and edible?
Yes. Yeah, visible, but not edible.
Okay, thank you. And my target speaker today, DTM Milind, is attempting his level 2 project 1, that is understanding your communication style. Incidentally, I evaluated the same speech yesterday too at a different club, that is Speakers Den, of which I am a member also. And the objectives or the purpose statement of this speech are: the purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and to identify his primary style. The purpose of this project for the member to share the impact of his style on others. A timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes. All the best, DTM. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Askandar Mirza. Now for the introduction of Speaker 2. You already have seen him, and this person is the president of our club. So what's more? I asked him, in line with our theme, can you suggest some restaurants where yummy food is served so that we can visit one in Bangalore? So he said, I like CTR Sri Sagar. So it is in Malleshwaram, people. So if you are interested in South Indian tiffin and thali lunch with minimum chili, then you have to head there. That's what Milinsa says. And it's also famous for dosa, if I'm not mistaken. So one of our older frequent guests, Brahmanya, also frequents that. In fact, in COVID lockdown, not lockdown, even in the presence of COVID-19, there is a line of 40 people forming a line to just take the parcel. That's how famous it is. And it's also the favorite restaurant of our Bollywood actress Deepika Padukone. So that's the thing that Milind sir recommends us to. And now more about his food. He's not somebody with a sweet tooth, but he does relish sweet pongal, Mysore pak, and the list keeps going on. And he absolutely loves. So without further ado, let me get on stage our speaker to DTM Milind with the speech titled Win-Win. Win-Win, DTM Milind.
Sir, this note from custom department. For this, we have to engage the legal counsel, Katawala, and not Crawford Berries. Nothing doing. I insist. We should engage Crawford and Berry. Sir, it's a serious notice in the custom departments. It's like a cancer. And we need to go to a cancer specialist. What? Toastmaster and guest applied the brakes, put the car to the side, swung open the door, and jumped out of the car. I too had to jump out. For the next 15 minutes, we both on the footpath of Marine Drive were engrossed in animated, heated, and vibrant discussion. I am not going to go to Katawala. What maybe? You do what you want and get out. Okay, sir, I'll go to Katawala, but let me take this file from your. Kulaka, why did you not speak out in our team meeting? Next time, I want you to speak at the meeting and not take a U-turn after the meeting. Okay, sir. These were the often repeated dialogues I had with my multiple bosses for most part of my career. I strongly had a view that where I had to differ with my seniors, I had to express it in a one-to-one meeting, as I was convinced bosses do not like their views to be countered at an open forum, and they take it very personally. Maybe I did not have the vocabulary to use the right words, and after all, I wasn't a Toastmaster then. I realized over a period of time, the hard way, that I need to adopt an assertive communication style. That is, I clearly express my needs, wants, and opinions in a way which is considerate to others, so that I win, boss wins, and we all win. But how is that possible? What is the secret sauce? That's only for your ears. We need to know quickly or gauge it what type of communicator the other person is, and then act accordingly. Normally, there are 4 types of communicators. Combination of these 4. If we are dealing with a direct communicator, I should be directly to the point. For example, sir, your car insurance for car Touch Go Plus number KAMM039 is due for renewal on November 29th. And we are not only offering you a better rate, but greater coverage at rupees 12,000 from Tata AIA, which is 1,000 rupees less than your existing car insurer. If we are transacting with a second communicator, that is initiating communicator, who likes value interacting with others and sharing stories. Example, good evening, sir. We from Nissan Motors are wishing you and your family a very happy, safe and healthy Diwali 2020. We are delighted to inform you that your Datsun Go Plus car insurance, which is due for renewal on or before 29th of November 2020, we are offering you bonus of 1,000 with a greater insurance coverage at 12,655 from Tata
5
AIA,
minutes over green card.
which is 1,000 rupees less than your existing one. Any questions? If you are interacting with the third type of communicator, supportive communicator, who appreciates calm and steady approach. Sir, we have had a complete record of your car usage. We understand that you use your car only in city, and that also minimal. So after going through your car record, we found out number of cars who are best suited for your requirement and the coverage what you require at a minimum cost, at a safe coverage, and everything is covered. And as and when you require, the insurer will give you hassle-free experience, a customer delight.
6 minutes over yellow.
Here is the insurance from the Tata AIA. It covers everything what you have in the past, plus a couple of more things like car tires to cover on that. Now, if you are with your fourth and the last type of communicator, analytical communicator, we have to come with facts and figures. Sir, here is my report. I carried out a comparison of 4 top-notch insurance companies with your car requirement. Here is one from your existing insurer, Royal Sundaram. Here is second from Tata AI. And here is the third from Reliance, the fourth from Bharati AXA. After completely making a comparative chart, we are given our suggestions. We request you to go through it.
7 minutes over. Red card
available
started.
to you for anything which you want. Feel free to reach out to me. So to conclude, to understand the communicator of other, we need to know what of communicator the other person is. And with that armory, we can have win-win situation. Toastmaster.
Big round of applause to DTM Milan. Thank you to DTM Milan for that wonderful speech that you painfully have prepared and excellently delivered. Now, I'm sure most of you all are waiting for the segment called Table Topic segment, which is going to really test your thinking skills, your thinking abilities and organizing abilities on a whim. So for hosting this segment, we have somebody called a Table Topics Master. And today's Table Topics Master is very special because he's taking this role for the very first time. And let me introduce him. He's a software engineer who works at Marvel Semiconductors. He's from the state of Kerala, to precise Laseri. I'm sure it is as beautiful as the rest of the places in Kerala. And I asked him what is the most bizarre food that he has already tried or he wants to try. And this is what he said. He said that once he'd gone with his college friends to a waterfalls in Calicut, and its name is Tusharagiri. So everybody make a note of this. You might also go there to Shari Waterfalls, Calicut. And there he tried something that he's not tried ever before. He tried rabbit meat, and also he ate it with steamed egg. Let's hear from himself how rabbit meat tasted like. Over to Table Topics Master Akash Shashidharan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepa. Yeah, the rabbit meat was really good at that time. So the steamed egg is a typical food in Kerala. So normally in the breakfast you'll have the steamed cake with which is made of rice powder and all. So having that with the rabbit meat was a different, uh, yeah, experience for me and most of us who were in that group as well. Yeah, thank you. So, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, Toastmasters wants to challenge members to develop their impromptu skills at uh, delivering the delivering response to unrehearsed questions. So, for that, we have the table options. Table topics is specifically designed to develop uh, four essential communications, which is thinking, learning, listening, uh, organizing, and speaking. Today, I'll be giving a topic about the theme of the day, which is food. Um, since we are in a country with large, uh, diverse culture, its cuisines is very different from one region to another. I hope we would experience this variety of flavors with the table topic sessions today. Um, uh, your response to the speech must be at least 1 minute and not more than 2 minutes 30 seconds. Uh, you'll see a green card when you cross 1 minute, you're at 1 minute 30 seconds, and a red card at 2 minutes. You may use the word of the day, which is um, sorry, tantalizing. Um and I will pick one of you at random and disclose the topic. Uh, Let me pick one of you. Mm. Toastmaster Ashwini, are you ready to take the topic?
Yes, Table Topics Master. I'm there.
Uh, your topic, Toastmaster, your topic is after a good dinner, one can forgive anybody, even one's own relations. Your topic is after a good dinner, one can forgive anybody, even one's own relations. Toastmaster Ashwini.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much for the opportunity. After a or good lunch, good breakfast, anything for that matter, I am basically a kind of person who cannot stay hungry for long. So if it is breakfast time, maybe for 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, or maximum an hour, I can have something else. But after some point of time, I think it's too much to handle. Whether it is a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the meal has to be on time, the regular time. I think at that time, there comes nothing between you and food. Especially for me, nothing comes between me and my food. As long as I'm hungry, food is the first thing that I focus on. I concentrate. I'll have to have my food, and only then I look into any other thing. Now, just to give an example, every time I come back from my office, the first thing that I do is to have my meal,
Green card, 1 minute
dinner
over.
of that particular day. So usually my daughter, she's so used to my habit she tries and avoids not to interact with me before I have my dinner, because she would be aware that I would be so upset if it was a long drive or something. So she would ensure she will wait till I complete my dinner, and only then she interacts with me. So that is how a bad-tempered person I am when the food is delayed.
Yellow card, 1 minute
So
30
yes,
seconds.
once your food is done, then you can forgive anything. You can talk to anybody. Anything is fine. But as long as you're hungry, it's your food, nothing else. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the wonderful speech. Thank you. Um, I'll pick another person. So we'll choose someone from the guest. Uh, Niket Rana.
Audible?
His yeah, I can hear you. Are you ready for the
Yes,
topic?
please.
Yeah. Niket Rana, the topic is there is no love sincerer than the love for food. The topic is there is no love sincerer than the love of food. Toastmaster Niket Rana.
Okay. That's indeed true. There is no love than the love of food. Because see, if you don't have food, no matter how much you talk about philosophy, psychology, value, anything in the planet, you can talk about art, science, music, paintings, everything. But if you do not get food for 2 days, trust me, all your knowledge will go out of the window. Like even Sadhguru has rightly said that you will not have any spirituality in you, you will not be believe in any god, anything, if you do not have food for 2 days. So there is no nothing dearer to me than food, I'll be very honest. Like we talk a lot about what we need to live is we need love and all, and that is true as well, but will you be able to survive without food? It is just because of food that we uh, that people travel so many kilometers just to have a good cuisine, or just to have even a good pan. That I have seen, just to have a good ice cream, they will travel for 10 or 15 or 20 kilometers for that matter, even for a cup of tea. People often say that the best bonding happens over alcohol. On the contrary, with me, it is that the best bonding happens over food. Like we have so many segregations in food, especially in India, like vegetarian lovers, then non-vegetarian lovers, then tea lovers, then cigarette lovers. Cigarette, of course, does not qualify directly under food, but it goes with tea. So I'll segregate it under food as well again. Ice cream lovers, ice cream flavors lovers. So we have so many segregations with food in India. So yes, bonding can happen a lot over food, and there is no love on this planet dearer than the love of food. If food is not there, then you see the real face of a man. Just keep him hungry for 6 hours, and then you will get to see how much knowledgeable he is, or how much patience does he have. What exactly is my time right now? Can the timer tell?
I think the time is over.
Okay.
Thank you, Niket, for the wonderful. Thank. Um I'll choose the next person. Um, uh, Vandana Raghavan, you are available to choose the topic. Hello, Vandana.
Yeah, hi. Hello. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, I'll, um, the topic is movie without romance feels like food without flavor. The topic is movie without romance feels like food without flavor. Toastmaster Vandana.
What movie will I watch today? Romance? Something more serious? Horror? How about I watch a series? And then I decided to watch Queen's Gambit. Yes, I can watch a movie, but why not watch a series? And how gripping it is. It is about a player, a chess player who's a prodigy, an orphan who finds her way into chess. She plays the games in her mind as she lays in her bed and tries to sleep, but stays awake all night. Now, when I like watching something that is gripping, when I'm in the mood for it, I watch it. But when I like to watch something which is more romantic, I'll choose something like A Suitable Boy. Again, a series. How is it that different from a movie when you decide to binge watch it all night and lose your sleep over love affairs, affairs of the heart? So I think that it depends on my mood. And I don't agree that you need to have romance in every movie or every series because it depends on what you want to see. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you for your wonderful speech, Vandana. Thank you. We still have time, right? Uh,
Yeah, we have time.
I,
We have time.
I'll pick another. TM Sushama, would you like to take a topic?
Yeah.
Okay. The topic is even most often simple food. The topic is good food is very often, even most often, simple food.
Okay. Good food.
Over to you.
Good food, most often simple food.
Is
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, we all know that food is like everybody, it's a basic need, and then we all want to have good food. But today, sometimes we will have time to make good food. Means we need to have lot of time. Like I'm not a foodie basically, but I like to make good food. I see like preparing food like an art. But my family, they say that I blend different varieties, ingredients, and then I make good food. And every day, every day we make good food only. Very often means very good, often means dessert and other food, very mm, often, very rarely we make. And yeah, good food, almost like when you look at that food, it you that it inspires you, and then it lifts your mood, and then your taste buds also increases, and everybody likes to desire to have good food. Yeah, but it should be simple, not like so much of tedious procedure. It should not involve. I believe in that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, over
Sushma
to table,
for the
over
speech.
to Toastmaster, over to table topic master.
Thank you, TM Sushma, for the speech. We have another time for.
I think Akash, we can have one more last.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Give it to Mayur. Give it to Mayur. Invite Mayur.
Okay, Mayur, you are ready?
I won't be able to take it because my internet of fluctuation today. So give it to someone else.
But
Then
it's
Harsha.
okay. Okay. TM Harsh, you are
I think there
ready
is a
to take a topic?
communication problem.
Yes, Akash, I'll try. Yeah.
Okay. You are because you are what you eats. The topic is you are what you eats. Over to you, TM Harsh.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Akash. Okay, so it is very rightly said that what the kind of a food you eat shows what kind of a person you are. Okay, so for like it's like just in the like previous the last year I came to know about this difference, and I came to know about this difference in a very depth way, because before this I used to have any kind of food, like whenever there is a food, like anybody is just like, okay, let's have something. So I was the first person to like like make this kind of plan, and I would like to accompany that particular person who's making any food plan. So be it any street food, be in any kind of food, so I would be the person who will be going along with it. But what happened after having so much kind street food, so much those kind, my health starts deteriorating, and then I needed to visit to the doctor, and then doctor told asked me about my food habits, like what kind of foods I am having, what is my the balance, the nutrition, and everything. And after the discussion, the doctor advised me the like have a proper diet, and then added lot of greenery vegetables and all the greenery stuff to my diet. And within an year, after taking those kind of food, the confidence and the health, the improvement in health I got, like I felt so much active, I felt so much enthusiastic. I love to even do the workout. I love to just the food, the right kind of food when I started taking up. So it made a very, yeah, it made a very good impact in my life, and I am very happy that the way of kind of a food now I am having compared to the previous kind of. So I like food really makes you the person, and it reflects you what you are, the right kind of food. Yeah, over to you, Toastmaster, table topic master.
Thank you, TM Harsh, for your wonderful speech. I think we can wind up the table topic session now. Now, I return control to the control of the meeting to Toastmaster of the day, Deepa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akash, and a big round of applause to our first time table topics master for preparing those wonderfully, almost rhyming set of table topics. It's so memorable. All the topics were so memorable. We're surely going to have these during our conversations. A big round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the evaluation segment. The time when we all get evaluated for everything and anything that we did in today's meeting. So I would like to invite on stage our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Joseph.
So till Joseph sir joins, sir, let the speech evaluator start the evaluation.
Yeah.
Which can go ahead.
So, yes, can I request the evaluator for the first speaker, Ruchik, to present his feedback?
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepa. First of all, let me start with quoting Sir Albert Einstein. If you have not understood it well enough, you would not be able to explain it in a simple manner. And that pretty much summarizes Toastmaster Christian's speech today. He explained the entire topic in such a simple and lucid manner that we all could get a grasp of the things. We had no problems in understanding all throughout. It was like a smooth flowing river. The speech was going on, and we were all listening and basking in the knowledge that was being imparted. He had such good relevant examples to share with the nitty-gritties of the data science used in each examples. And the icing of the cake, going by the theme of the day, was the references to Toastmaster Deepa throughout the speech. I would not be surprised if Toastmaster Deepa was motivated to even order some food, and the food delivery guy is right at her doorstep right now. I would not be surprised if that happens. And last but not the least, the way he concluded in Namaste, adding a local flavor to the speech, was also really nice, really amazing. Now, on the things that I like to challenge you would be, first and foremost, make sure at the beginning of the speech, whether the speech got over within the grace 30 seconds. I'm sure that the 7 minute window had elapsed. Maybe the timer report will conclude that. That is one, maybe a little bit more concise. If we can get it in 7 minutes, it would be really, really nice. Second, second point second point would be the voice modulation. I would like to second point that I would like. Hello, there's disturbance. Can you please mute? Okay, continuing. The second point that I want to bring up or challenge you on is the voice modulation. Especially with the presentation, I feel voice modulation is quite tightly coupled with the hand gesture. And when we are in a presentation mode, sometimes the hand gesture doesn't come and so does the voice modulation. Especially at the start of the speech, if we can create an excitement with little bit of more energy at the very beginning, it adds to the value. It captures the audience in the first take itself. First impression is the last impression, as they say, right? So that is one thing. So in summary, I would say nicely structured speech, amazingly executed, and I think you enforced or reinforced the line that is the catchphrase of today's: data is the new oil of the 21st century.
DT Maskandar Mirza, you can go ahead. Okay, if he's taking time, then Nelson is there. Timer, can you share the timing?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Today my report is starting from our president, 4 minutes 10 seconds, and joke master took 2 minutes 36 seconds, and first speaker Christian took 7 minutes 30 seconds, and second speaker Toastmaster Milan took 7 minutes 27 seconds, and table topic session Ashwini took 152 seconds, and Nikit took 2 minutes, and Vandana, TM Vandana took 1 minute 20 seconds, 20 minutes, and TM Arish took 2 minutes 4 seconds, and Ruchik evaluator Ruchik took 2 minutes 55 seconds. All of them qualified. Over to general evaluator.
Yeah, Joseph sir, you're there, no?
Joseph sir, not at time, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Mirza is there, no? So, okay. Mirza sir, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. And again, a special good evening to all of you. And DTM Milind, you are attempting your L2P1 and understanding your communication styles. First of all, I should congratulate you. You have done a fantastic job of your speech, and the beginning, the starting, you know, in the beginning itself, you grabbed the attention of the audience by engaging in a monologue between you and your manager as to who is the right type of lawyer or the right lawyer to be engaged to fight your case. And that went on, and you told you're not able to tell in the meeting because you're not a Toastmaster that time. And then you went on to explain to us the different styles of communication that people generally have, like assertive, and then you told about analytical, and for this you took the example of someone calling you and asking you to get your car insured. So there were assertive, there were aggressive, there were submissive, and interestingly, when you search Google for the different types of communication styles, some give 4, some give 5, some give 6, and all that. Actually, it comes up to more than 10. Like manipulative, manipulative is something I think you have not covered, and passive aggressive, assertive, aggressive, submissive, analytical. Analytical, I think you spoke about. Very well done. You have met all the objectives of your project, like explaining to us different styles of communication. That is fantastic, and you have done it very well. But coming to suggestions, I think every speech deserves some areas of improvement. And for your areas of improvement, I would say your beginning was good. The structure of the speech was also very good. But there are a few suggestions that I have for you. Number one, the transitions. When you moved from one style of communication to the other style of communication, I think the transitions were not smooth. They were very abrupt. You straight away moved from one style to another style. Number two, when I talk about different styles of communication, like being assertive or being submissive or being analytical, you had a tremendous opportunity to tantalize the different styles of communication, but you missed the bus. When you changed from one style to another style, you are supposed to have complemented that with the suitable tone, the suitable voice modulation, and the suitable even body language. I think you have not utilized that to your benefit, because when you move from a assertive man, okay, please get it done, this is the best offer you have, to a submissive, sir, this is you are getting at a price that nobody else can. And this is what should have the most, what assertive, what is submissive, and what is aggressive. Aggressive, go and search the entire market. Nobody can give the offer that I have given. And this is what, your speech was fantastic. You met the objectives, but if you incorporate the few recommendations that I have given you, I think you'll go to the zenith of delivering speeches. With that, over to the general evaluator.
Thank you, D. Evaluation over the million Toastmaster DTM million speech. Now, Toastmaster Deepa, I was just having some connection problem. Now it is everything over. That I would like.
Our counter and grammarian, sir. Our counter and grammarian, you can ask them.
Toastmaster Ashwin, Toastmaster Ashwin, to give you the report on the R counter.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator, and good evening once again, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. So here's my counter report. Toastmaster Deepa, 3 R's, 3 and 1 and. Christian, Toastmaster Christian, 1 Toastmaster Milind, no crutch words. Toastmaster Ash, around 10 plus R's. Toastmaster Ashwini, 6 R's, 1 so. Toastmaster Niket, 1 R. Toastmaster Vandana, no crutch words. Toastmaster Sushma, 3 arms, 1 so, 1 and 3 buts. Toastmaster Harsh, 4 R's, 2 ands. I might have said a lot of R's myself during my Joke Master's speech, but yeah, the report that I have as an accountant for today. Over to General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwin. Now I would call upon Toastmaster Grammarian Toastmaster Ashwini to give the report, please. Toastmaster Ashwini.
Thank you. Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening once again to all the Toastmasters and guests. Here I have the report from the grammarian. That's myself. I would like to congratulate all of them who used the word for the day. To begin with, Joseph sir, even before introducing the word, the usage for the day, and Toastmaster Deepa, Toastmaster Akash, and Toastmaster Askandar. Done. Now, coming to the good usage of the vocabulary and phrases, there are a couple of prodigy, deteriorating, basking in the knowledge, nitty-gritties. These were the couple of good usage of the phrases and the vocabulary. Some areas of improvement I would recommend. When Milinsa was speaking, I did not had uh, is the wrong usage of the tense. I not have would have been the correct one. After going through your car record, instead it should have been after going through uh, the record of your car. So that was one. And the pronunciation of evaluate was incorrect. That was when Toastmaster Deepa was talking about. And also when Toastmaster Deepa was speaking about forming a line, could have used the word queue. People standing in a queue. So yeah, that is from my end. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwini, for the detailed evaluation and the grammar. And now I would like to give my own report on the meeting, overall meeting. Now, with regard to the Toastmaster DTM Millen, he has given us a very speech on the cleanliness of the city and how the responsibility have to be taken care and all those things and the participation of the citizens. These are some of the things that he has spoken very well, and for that we are always go out of class of the cities, etc. That was very well explained to us. Now the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Deepa, has really brought this theme of food, and she very well explained how the people who are tantalizing, interesting, and eating of food and all those things which are really worth explaining. And in that way, she did gone into very detail of the each one of the people who are really interested in food and all. Now, coming to the DTM from all the way from Romania, he has given us a very good information on the data science. And in while explaining all the necessary research done on the data science, he particularly brought the food item as a Uber food item, which is serving the people in a very scientific manner, and it is very analytical manner also because of the food temperature, the food timings, and so many things. And he also said about the Indian way of healthy food, how they starve or eat a little food for as a medicine and all. It is all a very good explanation from all the way from DTM. He brought so much of info to us, and thank you so much for that, DTM Christian Lepter. And coming to the application of some of the food items, which is generally many people are going on vegetarian and non-vegetarian and so on and so forth. On the same theme, Toastmaster, table topic master has made a certain subjects relating to those food items. Here I would like to explain that the Toastmaster should try to see that the topic should not be very long and it has to be a little bit shorter to understand. At the same time, some of them are not able to grab the ideas and all those things. So it would be in a general practice, they should think of the subject and try to make it convenient for themselves to speak on the subject, because it is a very short time, of course, but the subject is too long to understand, and that's why we need to shorten the subject so that people can speak very well on the subjects. Now, the evaluations done by DTM Miskandar Mirza was really great, and he has really explained very well how the speech has to be in different form of emotion, where now even vocal language and body language, all those things. Although D.T. Millen is a very great speaker and a very great actor, I would say, but there are some of the things that he should come up with the recommendation of the DTM Askandar Mirza. Regarding the overall meeting has gone, I had a problem of my network system, so I was not able to continuously monitor the meeting, and unfortunately. So I would now hand over this screen to Deepa. Over to you, Toastmaster Deepa.
Thank you, Evaluator Josephs, for that crisp general evaluation. I think you brought in some aspects and added value to everybody's speech and what they could improve on and what is their strength. And now it's time for me to wrap up the meeting. And before that, I would like to ask you all to vote favorite participant in the meeting.
The listener. Would you invite the listener?
Oh, yes. The listener. Listener Harsh, can we have you on stage? Joseph, sir, I think forgot to get you on board.
No, Toastmaster Deepa, you have to do that.
Okay. Okay, then. Toastmaster Harsh, listener, can we have questions and test how much we were alert?
Yes, am I audible now? Hello? Okay. Thank you, Deepa. And yes, I prepared a few questions to see if everyone was listening. And without wasting any more time, I'll just start quickly. So the first question is, in the speech, Toastmaster Christian mentioned the era which we are living. So what's the era which we are living? So anyone can answer that?
Information. Era of
Yeah,
information.
that's correct. Yeah, we are living in information age. That's absolutely correct. Okay, so the second question is, again, the Toastmaster question mentioned that the reason why do we need to start the company? So why do we need to start the company?
To solve a problem.
Yeah, to earn profits.
To solve a problem.
To earn profits.
Yeah, Toastmaster Deepa is correct, to solve the problems. So we start the company to basically to solve the problems. Yes. Okay, so now the third question would be like, what food table topic Master Akash had as his desired food? What table topic Master Akash had as his desired food?
Rice cake.
What did Akash have on his trip? If anybody didn't hear that properly.
Which food he had?
Rabbit meat, people.
Rabbit food with steamed.
Rabbit meat.
Yeah, that's
steamed rice cake. Yes, yes.
Right, right. And Okay, so the last and again a very simple one. Which type of insurance Toastmaster millions use in this example? What type of insurance in Toastmaster?
Car insurance.
Motor insurance.
Yeah.
Motor insurance, car insurance. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster Deepa.
Thank you, listener, for checking how alert all of us were. And looking at the responses, all of us were on mind and body in front of the screen. So good going, speech weavers. And now I request all of you to cast your vote based on the performance of the participants. I've provided the link in the chat box. And while ending, I would like to say this. During my grandfather's time, I always heard the story that whenever they used to have food, they used to pray and then have their food. And somehow over the generations, this is kind of vanished. I remember in school we used to do that as well, but nowadays we don't do that. So just keep in mind that food is a basic necessity. Treasure, value it, enjoy it, rejoice it, and celebrate it. Over to the president.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the month, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Deepa, for the excellent, mouth-watering session you had. I could not resist to have become a vegetarian now. Our Akash's views of rabbit meat and other things took me down the memory lane when I was a hardcore non-vegetarian. Thank you. Now, may I request everyone to spend some time to vote for the best vote takers, best speaker, best evaluator.
The form is not opening.
The form is not opening.
Can you share the form on the WhatsApp group?
Okay, I'll do that again. One second.
And just for everyone of us and all the guests too, November is a special month for us. 20th November is our anniversary celebration. So we have a action-packed programs in the month of November, and we will not only one, we can even a couple of programs may be there. So just be aware of that. I request every one of you to join the meeting. We have an excellent guest all the way from Romania. I also invite him to be here, part of our anniversary celebration. We have very senior distinguished Toastmaster, Askandar Mirza, and our new guest, which we had. So may I request Mr. Rana to just say a couple of words?
In the meantime, I just had one thing to tell.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
I have put the link on WhatsApp group. I couldn't open it on my desktop. Could somebody forward it and put it in the chat box?
Okay, just let me. Okay, Deepa, I just WhatsApp you the photo of Mansoor Ahmad. If you can share that on the screen, if possible.
So I think I wouldn't be able to do that. My WhatsApp is not opening on my desktop.
Okay. Mayu, can you on your Zoom master or someone?
I still have my phone, but battery is low, so I'm not able to open it. And let me check again one if I got it or not.
Can I give it to Vandana? Vandana is around the corner in the meantime.
I have put it in the role takers WhatsApp group.
Okay, fine.
The WhatsApp, it would be nice. Otherwise, I'm unable to WhatsApp on my desktop, unfortunately.
Is Vandana there now? Vandana, can you just upload it? Possible? The voting thing.
Mayur, is WhatsApp, can you forward it to the chat box and
Is the link
Not
working?
it is not opening, Vandan.
Nothing. No,
Sushma,
I
can
have
you
submitted voting.
It is not opening. I'm trying it. It is not opening. I'm trying it.
even on what's the one that I sent on?
no.
Copied the
Actually, in
link.
WhatsApp, you have sent some other message.
I copied.
Okay, I'll send.
I think you have sent a wrong message. You can check here.
Okay,
Of
I have
some
again
man
shared.
standing folding his hand.
It's not.
It's some other message you have sent.
No, that is what Milind sir was
Zoom
talking
Master,
about.
can you make me host so
Mansoor.
I can share one image?
No, I got it. I got it. Mayur has sent it.
Voting link is available now on the chat window. Ashwin has forwarded, Joke Master.
But it's not opening.
Thank you.
Zoom Master, can you make me co-host
Yeah, yeah.
so I can?
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, sure. 1 minute. 1 minute it is. 1 minute.
It's okay. We can voting pending what to do. Whoever are able to vote, let them vote. That's it. It's not opening on mobile too.
Yeah, actually, it's not opening now.
Mayur, I did. I
received
made you
3
host.
votes.
Mayur, I made you
This is
host.
Google form or?
Okay, got it.
I was able to open it and vote. Let's try it now.
No, even on mobile it's
Yeah,
not
I
opening.
don't know what's the message.
See, actually, if you can use Survey Monkey, that will be better than this.
Luckily, I managed it. I don't know how.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, some people did, those who have the application.
Okay.
Actually, there's some problem now. Even I'm not able to open it and read the results.
It's okay.
We will
Results are not
announce the winners in the roll.
Everyone is a
announce
winner.
the roll takers after the meeting. When
I think next time I suggest you that you use Survey
Yes,
Monkey. That is
sir.
better. It's user
we'll
friendly.
do that, sir. Thank you for that input. Milind sir, you can go ahead. We will share the results on the WhatsApp group later.
Okay. Sure. So, happy Diwali once more to one and all, and thank you for joining us. I'm sure it will be safe.
Happy Diwali to you all.
Just
thank you for inviting me.
Actually,
Can I hear?
Milind sir, I was able to open.
Okay, just
I can announce
yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Image.
I can announce the
Yeah, go
results now. So the best table topic speaker is a tie, and it's between Toastmaster Vandana and Toastmaster Niket Rana. Congratulations. The auxiliary role player goes to Toastmaster Harsh for listener role. Congratulations. Best supporting role goes to the presiding officer's address by DTM Milind. Best speaker goes to DTM Christian Lefter. Best evaluation is again a tie between both the players. Congratulations to both Toastmaster Ruchik and DTM Askandar. And the best role taker is myself, TMOD Deepa. That's it for today. Over to the president.
Thank you. So it was not a book that our TM Toastmaster of the month. She is the Toastmaster of the day as well as the winner of best role taker for the day. Kudos to her for picking up this role at the last moment and still doing a great job. Kudos to her. So thank you everyone. With this, I declare our pre-Diwali meeting as closed. If Nikit Rana or anyone wants to share their views.
Master, now you can stop recording.